Hi, my name is Michael and welcome to AtlasIED training. In this video, we're going to learn about our many DSP modules in the design process, and we're also going to learn how to label a wire and have it propagate through the entire design. We're also going to show you some tricks to speed up your design process in Blue Bridge Designer. As always, please follow along on your computer and let's get started.
Okay, so you can take a look down the list. We have, level controls, mutes, meters, and whatnot. I can drag a meter in here. It's a RMS meter, your standard RMS meter, but hey, we want to click on that. We can say, I want to make it have the 10 inputs. You can open it up and you've got a 10 input meter. So you can do all your manipulation from the properties. If you want to build even a gain control, if you want a single gain control to run 2 channels, you can say, I want to make this a stereo gain control. So you have 2 input nodes and it's all being controlled off of 1 fader. So there's things like that you can do with the properties. There's several things else in here. You've got your standard graphic EQ. This can be expanded out. If you click on the box, highlight the box, you can say, I want to make this, a 15 band, 31 band EQ. That can be manipulated there. If you want to make it a stereo EQ or a quad EQ or whatever, it's kind of limitless there. So you can actually do quite a bit of that with these processing blocks. If you want, you basically on a matrix, you build whatever size matrix you want. You start out with a 1 in, 1 out matrix. We can go, I believe, up to 32 inputs, 32 outputs. The reason that we do the 32 by 32 matrix is when you're running a Dante rig, you're going to build some quite complicated matrices. And so there's plenty of room in here to build a large matrix. In this case, in this box, we'd say let's do a 3 input matrix to a 2 zone output matrix, and there we have it. So let's just build a chain here. We're going to bring a volume control in. We'll bring in a high pass filter for a voice band filter, for instance. I don't need a graphic equalizer on this, just to do a quickie thing here. So I'm going to wire that high pass filter up. I'm going to wire it through to the gain control and through to the matrix. And that is input 1. So here's a nice trick. If you click on the first wire, the source label that you did originally is already labeled input 1. So you can strike through that and just drag it to propagate and click in another box. And it goes all the way through the design for you. When you open up this matrix mixer, for instance, and we just make it a little bit bigger, you can see it's already labeled input 1 because we just labeled it. So you're not doing a lot of typing. There's not a lot of redundancy with Blue Bridge Designer. Background music, let's just, we'll just copy this. We'll copy it. We'll paste it. Of course, it says input 1 on it, but that's okay. We're going to just drag that wire. So we're going to click on the first wire. We want background music. I'm going to drag it to propagate, click in the middle, and voila. There it is. I have this third node on the front. Say we want to do some kind of noise or whatnot. Say we want to do white noise, and we'll make some kind of sound masking thing going here. So we put a high pass filter in, we'll put in a low pass filter, and now we've got sound masking. Very easy. So now we could put sound masking in our zones. There we go. We'll wire it up. We can grab the whole thing. Say we want this to look a little bit different. Since I've highlighted all of this, I can say, I want to make it have a white background with black lettering. There we go. And we'll move this forward and we'll just wire it up. And now we've got sound masking going into that matrix, so we can matrix it out to one of the zones. We'll just go ahead and wire these zones up. You can actually click on both nodes here. Grab both nodes at once, bring it over to where it's red, let go, and now we have 2 wires built at once. You can do that with as many wires as you want. As long as the nodes are lined up exactly the same, you can do multi-wiring like that. So there's our design. Let's click on this first wire here. Let's call it mask. Enter. There it is. It's going in. Let's click on this wire here. That's zone 1, so we're just going to drag it into propagate. There it is. Zone 2, drag it into propagate. There we go. We have a whole design done. If we want to make background music look a little bit different than the paging mic, we can just change some colors around, and there you go. We're going to hit save. We've saved our file. Let's look inside this matrix mixer now. Everything should be labeled. There you go. Zone 1, Zone 2, Input 1, background music and masking. You can connect it up if you want to connect it up. Background music to both zones and microphone to Zone 2. However you'd like to do it. Okay, I'm going to hit save. We've saved our project.
Hey, thanks for watching this video tutorial. There's lots more videos on AtlasIED.com. Stay tuned to learn more about the Blue Bridge DSP platform. Thanks again for watching.